as always, our LED monitor for our Philippine National Anthem. And yung mga nakasombrero po, paki-remove lang po muna. Maraming salamat.
Bayan ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang islang ng matawag mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng warhabit pagsinta, huwag langit sa piling ko. Ang hinigaya na pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Tayo na magkaisa, ipadama ang suporta nitong liga, liga na pangmasahan.
Layuning makatulong upang sa bisyo hindi malulong.
Makapagbigay ng trabaho sa mga Pilipino.
Dito panalo, laban puso, sigurado.
Sa Visayas at Mindanao, handa ka naman sumigaw.
Night has fallen on Caloocan Sports Complex, and now the home team, Caloocan Supremos, are trying to buy an outright ticket into the playoffs. And meanwhile, their visiting opponents, the Manila Citystars, are trying not to fall too far behind. And that is the simple storyline for our third and main game on this warm Thursday evening. Caloocan hosting Manila. That is our match at hand. Mabuhay Pilipinas, and welcome to the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. Our coverage continues here. Bill Velasco at courtside here at Caloocan Sports Complex with none other than Noy Africa. Good evening, Noy.
Good evening. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Both teams, really basically the ultimate goal is to make the playoffs.
Yes, and you know, it is possible at this point for a team to make it into the playoffs with a losing record. But as you can see, Caloocan trying to keep abreast with the leaders, and a 9th win would pretty much book them a slot in the playoffs. Meanwhile, Manila is at 4-9. They want to make sure that they can at least reach 500 throughout the tournament.
That's right. And of course, at this point, the magic number to make the playoffs is 9 wins. And Caloocan, with a win here, will get that playoff spot.
All right, this is their previous game. They tamed the Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Life 89-81. A very interesting game. Again, they pretty much took control midway through the game.
Yeah, they took the lead late in the first and just really kept that lead. And in that game, they slightly out-rebounded the Tigers by 6 points in the paint. Also, slight advantage there, 8 points.
And a lot of heroes in that game. And one of the first ones we're going to talk about is on your screens. Jeremy Cabanag, 17 points, 6 of 10 from the floor. Wow.
Yeah, Jeremy Cabanag has really emerged as the primary offensive option for Caloocan in that game. Finished with 4 3-pointers.
All right, a lot of balance in this team. Gabi Espinas also a resurgence of sorts from him earlier in the season. Was trying to find his place on this team. His minutes were up and down, but now he's solid.
And of course, in the big games, you're gonna rely on your veterans. And in that game, against Davao. Gabi Espinas rising up to the challenge. 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Yes, the man has NCAA championship pedigree to his credit. And a lot of other heroes, as we were talking about it. Somebody with a point a minute. Damian Lasco.
Damon Lasco in their last game, finishing with 14 points in 13 minutes. Actually, in the last 2 games, he has averaged 13.5 points per game and has really found a role here in Caloocan.
Buti na lang hindi Bill yung middle name niya. All right, and let's hop the fence now to the Manila City Stars. On paper, Noy, this team should be doing better.
Yeah, for sure. But unfortunately, games are played on the court, not on paper.
Ayan.
In their last game, they were out-rebounded by Bulacan Taipan. Offensive rebounds going the way of JT Bulacan Taipan. Second chance points, 12-2, and the turnovers really hurting them, 17, which JT Bulacan Taipan was able to convert into 18 points off turnovers.
The Manila City Stars looking for their personality, and they played more than half their game, so they have a lot of catching up to do. Joshua Alcober, one of the bright spots on the team.
And their last game carried his weight, finishing with 10 points, 7 rebounds on a very efficient 4 out of 8 from the field.
And there are some players whom we expect to do even more than they have been producing so far. And a couple of the veterans, you have Kyle Napes and Marcy Arellano. Marcy Arellano's had some very good games and some games where he's all but disappeared.
Yeah, these 2 guys are the notables for this Manila squad. And Kyle Napes, in their last game, struggled 7 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, this is a pretty decent outing, but they're going to have to do more, especially Marcy Arellano. He has to step up on the offensive side of things, only finishing with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and the usual 9 assists, really just doing more of the playmaking role for the Manila squad.
All right, and let's now check out our X Factors, our marquee matchup for today. We've talked about a couple of these guys. We have Damian Lasco and Jay Utok. We expect big things from them. We expect them to do even more than they normally have.
Damian Lasco averaging 9 points per game in the past few games, has really stepped it up, averaging 9 points. As I said, Jay Utok, he's been missing for the past few games, and we haven't confirmed yet if he will be playing in this game. He's averaging 8 points, and these 2 could just about be the X factors for both teams.
And the third member of our panel on the floor working very hard this evening, Andrea Veloso, has the inside dish on these 2 teams. Andrea?
Bill and Coach Lloyd, the CALOOCAN Supremos is ready to protect their turf. Once again, as per the coaches, they will give more intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side to secure their spot in the playoffs. May bagong mukha rin tayong makikita sa koponan na ito. Ito nga ang first game ng pro player na si Joel Lee Yu. Para naman sa Manila, they will still miss the services of Jay Utok na may family matter ngayong gabi at Mark Yu na mayroon namang iniindang sakit. Tignan natin kung paano ito makaka-apekto sa performance ng Manila ngayong laro. Wag na natin patagalin mga ka-PSL. I will now turn you over to our venue announcer. Let's start this game.
On Sports Complex here in Caloocan City. This is the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. And it's the main game of our Thursday's triple header. And now it's time to meet your super teams. First from your Manila City Stars. Starting forward, number 19, Kent Liao. Also at forward, number 31, B-Boy Angyo. On guard, number 20, Kentoy Segura. Also at guard, number 7, Levi De La Cruz. Starting center, number 1, Kyle Napes. Head coach for the Manila City Stars, Tylon Felipe Darwan. Assisted by Marcy Arellano. Team manager, Richard Castro. Team owner, Bam Manansala. And now, let's dive to your CALOOCAN Supremos. Starting forward, number 11, Paul Sama. Also at forward, number 45, Mac Barakael. At center, number 27, Gabby Espinas. Starting guard number 29, John Tayungtong. Also at guard number 7, Jeraber Cabanan. Head coach for the Caloocan Supremos, Toto Trujillo. Assisted by Vince Lore, Peter Santamaria, Rodolfo Darcen. Team consultant, Robert Cecil. Team manager, Mac DiPiano. Team governor, Jeremy T. And team owner, Dennis Flores. Our reference.
Mukhang palakasan ang bunot ng starting five ngayon, ano, Noy?
Yeah, definitely. And for Caloocan, they want to start out strong as you got Gabby Espinas, Paul Sanga, Mac Barcael, Cabanag, and Tayongtong. For the side of Manila, it's going to be the backcourt of De La Cruz, Segura, and then you got Napes, Lau, and Engyo starting for the team in blue.
All right, a little bit undersized compared to Caloocan, but this is a team that has performed well. Minsan kinakapos lang talaga sa huli.
Yeah, and of course, even their last game, they've kept the game close in the first half. But unfortunately, plays like these are gonna hurt this team. But
Yeah.
B-Boy Engyo will need to have another good game. Debuted with a 25-point game. Last game only finished with 9.
De La Cruz thought he was passing the ball to Victor Wembanyama. Way above the backboard. Easy three by Paul Sanga to start things up for the home team.
And that scouting report should explicitly say, do not give Paul Sanga that wide open shot.
And for Paul, the challenge really this season is consistency. Ito, butas din ang 3-point shot.
And that's right, the consistency on the side of Paul Sanga is averaging, what, 20% plus from the 3-point area. That needs to improve.
We are suddenly tied at 3. Ito, nakapasok sa loob. That drew the defense. Gabby Espinas crept closer. There's going to be contact on that last play.
And good thing Tayongtong continued to hustle for that loose ball, able to get the offensive rebound, and will get a trip to the free throw line.
He's underrated as a rebounder for a guard.
That's right. And itong si Tayongtong actually averages 4 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. This is actually the part that yung parang hole in the game of Caloocan, that starting guard, who really is that starting guard for them. You got Tayongtong Palencia, who comes off the bench, and Achi Inigo. So it still seems to be yet to be determined who that lead guard is.
Oo, at medyo malalim na tayo sa season. Kailangan madesisyonan na nila yan.
Especially when you got, that front line of Espinas, Sanga, and Barcael, and then you got Cabanag at the 2 guard.
Ang sarap maging point guard pag gano'n ang lineup.
Everyone's just ready to shoot.
Penetration led to a faulty pass. Some miscommunication on the part of Manila here.
That's in the first less than 2 minutes gone by already. 2 miscommunications, 2 turnovers for them.
5-3. Tight interior passing. They have to scurry out before they're called for 3 seconds. Shot clock down to 9. Sanga forced to put it on the floor. Espinas thinking 3. Not really his cup of tea.
Yeah, that's really the shot that Manila can afford to give him.
De La Cruz nakahanap ng papasahan sa loob.
Like the aggressiveness being shown here by Segura scoring all 5 points for Manila.
Guess Espinas, that's a backward pick and roll.
And just a walk in the park for Gabby Espinas.
Ang hirap pigilan si Gabby pag nakabuelo.
Yeah, that's right.
De La Cruz nagmamadali. I don't understand why.
He probably has places to go after the game.
May lakad pa. Over 2 minutes gone by. Espinas, the offense always runs through him. Gets it back. Again, talking stroll in the park.
Yeah, and the interior defense of Manila really needs to improve if you're seeing this version of Gabby Espinas walking to the park, going to the rim. I mean, years ago that would have been okay, but this is a pretty much a slowed down Gabby Espinas, still getting to the rim easily.
Napes with his first foul. Yun, plakda lang yung free throw ni Gabby.
Coach Robert Season watching intently.
Oh, he was out of the basketball scene for about a decade.
Or probably even 2.
Yeah. But, did very well for himself coaching in the amateurs. 7.5 minutes to go. First quarter. Ito. Nakakasabay naman itong Manila, pero yun nga, yung depensa nila butas eh.
Yeah, and also, when the bench comes in, medyo lumalaglag yung performance.
De La Cruz atoning with a 3-point shot, and they have tied the game at 8.
Still keeping it close, and they usually do this in the early parts of the game.
Sanga a little further than he normally fires it.
They're gonna be hard pressed to keep the game close if they're gonna give open shots to Paul Sanga for sure.
3-point shooting appears to be contagious in this game. De La Cruz going to the wings. A lot of screening. Lau. Shot clock down to 2. They don't know it. Yun, kasalanan yun nung bench.
Oh yeah, and that's another example of miscommunication. So that's already 3 instances of miscommunication on the side of Manila.
They are down by 3. Those are the little things that can make or break your season. Tough pick, tough fall away.
Just a plethora of moves right there by Jeramer Cabanag, ending with that fall away jumper.
So everybody pitching in a little here for the Caloocan Supremos. The City Stars, De La Cruz trying to do a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, the bigger problem here for Manila is when they have to go to that bench. That's where everything just really drops.
They're spread out too thin. Shot clock down to 2 seconds again. They're aware of it this time. Beat the clock, but nothing else.
And, the quality of shots not really at a good level for Manila.
Maracael kicking it out. Hasn't had a good look at the basket yet. Sanga, pick and roll. Lahat na ng klaseng pick and roll ginagamit nila kay Gabi Espinas eh.
And everything just coming too easy for Gabi Espinas.
Kinabahan ako doon ah. Muntik na tayo masagasaan ni Mac. I've had my fair share of those collisions, thank you. De La Cruz with a nice little handoff there. Segura has 2 baskets across his name. They're down by 4.
He's actually only shooting 15.6% from the 3-point area already with 2 threes in this ball game.
Maracael likes this spot. Kicking it out. The reach in, unnecessary. 3rd team foul against Manila.
They still do have a foul to give with 4:54 remaining.
Caloocan is still spotless. Maracael content to dish it out. Nice setup job for the 3-pointer from
Jeramer Cabanag has become the resident gunner for Caloocan. He's the only player averaging in double digits for them.
They're up by 7. The home team is. And so Manila sues for time. We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
All right. If you are Manila, you're starting to slip, what do you do?
Well, definitely they're giving too many easy shots for Caloocan. I mean, understandable if you can leave Paul Sanga from the perimeter. He's only at 25.9% from the three-point area, but unforgivable those inside incursions from Gabi Espinas.
Oh, Gabi closing in on double figures already. Still 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Napes has not really taken too many shots so far. Setting screens. Lau from way downtown. It's an air ball. And Baracael ahead of the pack. Kaso mahina yung pasa alley-oop. Good read.
At that time, Baracael actually bothered that shot by Kent Lau and will be credited with an assist on the other end.
20-11. Napako na itong Manila City Stars. Too early in the game for them to fold. There you go. They're creating open looks. Kaso yung rebound ang problema. Would have been easy if we had more room.
That could have possibly just waited for his teammates to come down and off.
We have an interception and a counter turnover. But you know, Manila's getting sloppy with the ball, especially coming off a timeout.
And you can see Caloocan playing like they're the one behind, just really continuing to scrap for that basketball. You got Irvin Palencia checking in for Tayong Tong. This is actually their younger point guard and has really emerged as one of their primary playmakers.
Nice to see. Well, they have these opportunities to shine against more experienced players. Approaching the 3-minute mark. And Manila desperately trying to keep it close. Manila wants to go downstairs, but nobody's there. They barely beat the shot clock, get it back, force up another haphazard attempt. Tsaga lang.
Maki Acosta just continuing to fight for those offensive rebounds, able to finally score on a putback.
Took him a couple of games to really find his rhythm, but now he's really bringing a lot of energy to this young squad. They're down by 7, though. Baracael finally open. Espinas kicks it back out. Sanga trying to show him how. Baracael doing a little of everything in this first quarter.
You like how the veterans, Espinas, you got Baracael just fighting for those offensive rebounds and able to get multiple possessions. And if you're Manila, that's really something that you do not want to happen, to be able to give this Caloocan team multiple shots at the basket.
And they're playing heavy minutes too.
Yeah, they've played pretty much since the opening buzzer. Only Tayong Tong has sat down from the starting 5 for Caloocan.
Baracael finally gets his first point. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's really just been the glue guy. Does not really jump out when you look at the stats, but you know, this guy will just do everything on the floor, whatever it takes to win.
Earlier in the season, he was a lot more shot happy. Now he's doing his part. Ito na. Pinaupo na yung mga veterano.
Here comes the bench mob. You got Damian Lasco, has really been performing very well the past 2 games, averaging 13.5 points.
And of course, Real Cervantes. Isa pa yan, na veterano. FEU boys yan eh.
Yeah, together with Sanga and Baracael.
Manila really forced into awkward shots. They're getting some second attempts. Alcover gives the ball up. Now regrets having done so. They're really outworking Caloocan at this point.
Yeah, but they're still down by 7 points.
Less than 2 minutes to go, and we will have the end of the first period. Cervantes trying to free himself. A lot of bigs who can run the floor on this Caloocan squad. There's contact. Strangely enough, Caloocan has not committed any fouls yet.
Yeah, despite playing very active defensively, but really just avoiding those fouls.
Joseph Brutas with his first foul. Kaso ang kapalit, dalawang free throw ni Irvin Palencia.
Ready 5 for Manila still, as you said. Nothing on the side of Caloocan.
Palencia makes one of two. 8-point lead. 96 seconds remaining in our first quarter. You know, you get the feeling that Manila is sort of coasting.
And they shouldn't be the
Yes.
one coasting.
Yes. Wala masyadong gumagalaw eh. Shot clock down to 3. Forced into a hurried jumper.
They've been getting a lot of shots late in the shot clock. And they probably should just go early with their offense.
Cervantes thought he had it. Turnover again by Manila. We're going to keep track of those numbers.
Jogi Laude seems to have found the fountain of youth, accelerating on that penetration.
Hopefully, he will eventually share that information. Huling minuto na po ng ating first quarter at mukhang kontrolado ng Caloocan ng ating laro. They want to get their 9th win and barge into the playoffs.
Jogi Laude faking out Marcy Arellano with the pass fake, able to get all the way to the rim.
14-second clock, baseline inbound. Costa receives inbound. Holding foul, the first on Caloocan with 25 seconds to go.
Yeah, but they still have those fouls to give. And usually Manila executes well on the baseline out of bounds play. But Caloocan trying to stop that.
Ito, dapat nagmamadali sila para sana mabawi nila yung bola.
So that's going to be the 3rd team foul on Caloocan.
One more to give.
They're able to use those wisely on the impending attacks from the team in blue.
1.7 seconds difference between the game clock and shot clock. Pahirapan sa inbound. Acosta content to play a supporting role here. Gets the ball in the paint, in heavy traffic, off the backboard. Still enough time for a decent shot if they're aware of the clock. I heard a whistle. Was there a foul?
Looks like a foul.
And one. Now that's dramatic for Caloocan and painful for Manila. Watch this. They got the ball with 3.9 seconds left and were able to run it up, score, and get a foul.
Just in time there for Damian Lasco, and you like how Palencia was aware of the shot of the game clock, knew that he had enough time to give up that pass, and Lasco able to finish. Was there a foul called?
There should be a bonus free throw. The refs left the ball on the free throw line.
I think they're first checking if the basket counts, but based on the replay, looks like it did
Yes.
leave the hands of Lasco right before that buzzer sounded.
You know, surprising turn of events here. We thought that Manila would use up all the clock already, but they left just enough of the door open for Caloocan to kick it down and score.
And looks if that basket will count, that will be a 12-point lead with an opportunity to even make it 13 from the free throw line.
So it counts with a bonus before we officially close the books on the first quarter. Napakamot na lang si Maki doon. I wonder if there was still time left on the clock.
Although if they did call the foul, even if he wasn't able to get the shot up in time, there should be free throws still for
Yeah.
Lasco because Manila was in the penalty.
Well, if it was an active shooting foul, then he should get a bonus. There seems to be something wrong with the electronic scoreboard. The time is running and the scores are different. Not that Caloocan needs any more help. They're already doing so well on their own. So let's see while they try to address any technical problems. Ang hirap niya kasi demano yung pagpindot eh. Was there still 1.1? But the score is different. The score is 27-15.
You're gonna have to fix the score first.
Wala namang leprechaun dito. Sa Boston Garden lang yun. There you go. 27. Yeah, may discount. 27-15.
And I've never seen leprechaun in orange.
Oh, yeah. Well, home team colors. And he makes good on it. So, let's see what happens. Do they get a lucky shot? No, they don't. So, officially, the first quarter ends with Caloocan 28, Manila 15. We'll be back with the second quarter. Stay with us.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
Before this league started, the Caloocan Supremos strength was their team chemistry dahil halos 2 taon na nga silang nagsasama. But as this President's Cup season goes by, this team formed a much deeper bond dahil nga halos araw-araw na ang ensayo at palagi kompleto sa practice, pati ultimo personal problems ng mga players ay sabay-sabay daw nilang sinusolusyonan. At kung may magkaaway nga raw na players o coaching staff, hindi pwedeng matapos ang ensayo at umuwi nang hindi sila nagkakasundo. This team really defines what brotherhood and a solid family is. And so far in this game, that bond translates into a good game for this team. Villanoy?
Thank you very much. Andrea?
Oh, the team chemistry really, I think that was able to, you know, build into themselves into more of a family itong Caloocan.
Oo, at saka maganda naman ang suporta ng management, local government. They have a home court. And they're doing very well.
Yeah, I wonder who is serves as their father. Is it Gabi Espinas, Mac Barakael?
Maraming kandidato, ano? Another missed shot by Manila, and you know they've only registered half the output of Caloocan. As you pointed out, it's not the offense that's the problem; it's the defense.
And also since, you know, the first 5 was able to keep in step with the starters of Caloocan, but the minute they went to the bench and guys like Segura and De La Cruz went to the bench, they've really been stuck.
Cervantes anchoring this second unit for Caloocan. You know, very few mistakes, pretty stable. Manila, meanwhile, looking for someone to start sparking them.
And a guy like Joseph Brutas, their gunner, just could jumpstart their offense.
Ito, medyo nagmamadali naman. A little, you know, too much enthusiasm on the outlet pass from Palencia.
And you know, Caloocan, that really cost them a loss in that game against Novaliches. Just really played around, you know, kind of like a predator toying with the spray.
Don't play with your food.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
30-18 is our score. Good lead, but not that sturdy yet.
Oh yeah, not very safe. And Caloocan has a penchant of losing leads, so they cannot afford to do this.
Second unit. They go inside. Cervantes is really left open. It's surrounded by blue shirts. They will keep with 7 seconds. Parang nanood na lang yung mga kakampi niya. O, bahala ka na dyan.
Even if he had 3 guys on him.
Well, they still have possession. The shot clock is winding down, though. Yun lang ang problema. And they somehow almost get the ball back, but still Manila now pushing it up. Will it be a fast break for them? Double team? No problem. The immortal Maki Acosta.
Yeah, despite Caloocan getting back in transition, still able to finish.
Ito napipilitang mag-foul ang Manila kasi napag-iiwanan sila sa depensa.
You know, guys like Laude, not really the youngest of players, but still continuing to try and outrun the much younger guys here for Manila. Well, I had to check which players were on the floor for Manila, but of course, Mancao easily one of the youngest players in the league.
Yes.
Being outrun by a guy like Jogi Laude.
Yes, you're being outrun by a player with jog in his name. You know.
I actually saw him warming up before the game, jogging around the complex.
Oh, diba? Well, these young guys have energy to spare. 31-20. Time below 8 minutes, second period. Caloocan ahead, but not comfortably yet. Manila favoring that right wing. Try to sneak in a layup and get a foul instead. Mancao will have to earn it from the free throw line, it seems.
Mancao, seeing that he had a speed advantage on Junjun Bunsubre, just used his dribble, a quicker first step to get to the rim. Bunsubre forced to foul.
Ito yung hindi nila nagawa nung first quarter na hugutan ng foul itong Caloocan.
And, it took like Caloocan to give up fouls in the last minute. And right now already with 1.
A little bit of headway. They're now down by 9. They were down by 15 a couple of minutes ago.
30 to 15, but starting the quarter 7-1.
Ito yung sinasabi mo problema ng Caloocan. Lalo na second unit ang nasa sahig. Trouble with the handle, but still.
B-Boy Engyo with his first 2 points. This guy is actually a Indonesian. He's Filipino but holds an Indonesian passport and has actually competed for Indonesia in international tournaments.
Well, he's welcome anytime. And you know, as long as one parent is Filipino, walang problema yon. Arellano surveying the floor, kicking it to the corner. The three-point shot has been spotty for Manila in this game.
So far for Manila from the three-point area, actually 4 out of 11.
Meanwhile, piece of cake for Caloocan.
With Damian Lasco hitting that three-pointer, continuing a span of very good games for him.
They're back up by double figures. Arellano taking his time, hoping to get some low post action. Nice pass inside.
Great execution and patience on the side of Manila. And this was something that we were seeing more from the Caloocan side now. Manila showing that they can execute in the half court.
Oh, now they're hanging with Caloocan. Caloocan, very risky passing inside the paint.
Not a good showing so far for the bench of Caloocan.
Nice passing now, more efficient passing. Everything except the finish. Chance for Caloocan to go back up by double figures. Nope. And goes back to Manila. I feel like we're watching a tennis match.
With not much scoring going on. But we see both teams shuffling their men.
Seems the original starting unit of Caloocan is going to have to wait a little longer before coming back in.
This is pretty much the third string already.
Yes.
Inigo, Kalahat, Sumoda, Matias.
You are allowed to play 15 players, and to their credit, a lot of teams use everybody.
Especially, actually, the top teams do have that luxury.
True. That was traveling, looked like it. Or is it a foul?
They're calling a foul on Madera of Manila, biting into that Sumoda shot fake.
"14 seconds on the shot clock." Clock starting to wind down now. Nice setup.
Actually, Inigo really more of a playmaker, but has the ability to knock down that three-point shot consistently.
They're back up by 11, so medyo nawala yung pinaghirapan ng Manila City Stars. And now they're starting to suffer on offense as well. Napes looking cold.
He's not really looked for his shot much in this ball game.
Caloocan trouble with control. They try another three-pointer. This one's off the rim. Katulakan sa ilalim. It's gonna be on one of the Supremos.
I think they're calling the foul on Matias.
And I think there's gonna be a technical on Robert Season. Let's see.
Let's wait for the announcement as Coach Robert trying to plead his case.
In a much softer voice, I would think. So technical free throw first. On the overt resentment to a call. Ngayon, makakatulong yan sa Manila.
Definitely, you do not want to give up points to a team that has really struggled. Itong Manila only shooting 35% from the field.
Oh, kasi baka makabuelo eh. De La Cruz scurrying inside to draw the defense. They get a three, so a 4-point play in reverse.
I think Kyle Napes just heard you.
Yeah. Malakas ang pandinig, ah. They're just down by 7, less than 4 minutes to go. Ito, medyo nangangapa itong unit na to ng Caloocan. Chucking away at from the three-point line. Very early offense for Manila. Unsuccessful.
This is players 11 to 15 right now playing for Caloocan. That's why they're probably struggling with a little bit of chemistry.
Caloocan experimenting somewhat here. Ang haba ng pahinga ng starting unit nila.
And still able to hold on to a 7-point lead, but again, you do not want to play with your food. And Manila just could be primed to get an upset here.
But Caloocan is an above average free throw shooting team when you size up the rest of the league.
And that's something that you do not want to bring into the playoffs, just being an average free throw shooting team. You know, games are won from the 15-foot line.
Yes, a lot of teams are averaging just above 50%.
And it seems to be acceptable nowadays.
Well, it shouldn't really be. For me, if you're shooting less than 75%, you have a problem. 39-30. But then I'm an old guy.
Actually, I have a bit of a problem with the way they call it, the free throw line, because apparently right now it's not the case. It's not an automatic, automatic points from the line.
It's a chance to score without being defended. Kent Lau in the game for the City Stars. Medyo humabol ng konti itong Manila at naglaho yung kanilang pinaghirapan.
Just enough English there on the penetration from B-Boy Engyo.
And you're doing his share, keeping them close in this period. Parang nag-eksperimento talaga ang Caloocan. Ano? Their lead is down to 7. Everybody diving for the ball. 2-on-1 fast break.
Couple of sequences that Manila really just quicker to the basketball, is able to cut the lead down to just 5.
Still 2.5 minutes remaining. You're wondering when Caloocan will press stop on this experiment.
They're probably just wanting to give more minutes to the younger guys. As you see, there you not able to get the basketball. Levi de la Cruz choosing to just go all the way against the defense of Achi Inigo.
14 seconds, fresh clock, baseline inbound for the Supremos. And let's hope that the Caloocan starting unit has not grown cold.
Oh yeah,
Being on the bench for so long.
especially in this very cold venue that we
Yes.
have here in Caloocan.
There's a foul as the clock expires, so it'll be 2 free throws.
Achi Inigo able to fish a foul on the very aggressive Levi de la Cruz.
You know, I covered a couple of Manila games earlier in the season, and De La Cruz was playing with much more refinement and efficiency.
Probably feeling that sense of urgency in the past games, trying to be more aggressive, trying to look for his points early in the tournament. Was really just waiting for that offense to come to him.
2 minutes to go. Inigo hoping to stretch the Supremos lead. He does. Like I said, they're a pretty good free throw shooting team.
And that's really good news for Coach Robert's season, especially when you get to the closer games in the playoffs.
The lead is 7. Mabigat siguro ang parusa sa practice pag nag-miss ng free throw.
Or
Ilang takbo siguro yun.
Baka si Gabi yung nagpaparusa eh. Si
Patay.
Gabi SP.
Wala namang sucking time. 7-point lead still. Another opportunity for Manila, and they can it.
Kentoy Segura. I think that's already made 3-pointers on 3 attempts.
And don't look now, they're just within 4. But looks like Manila's going to try to ride it out. Only a minute and a half left before we call it halftime. Kasi siguro pakiramdam nila, kakailanganin nila itong mga player na to pagdating ng playoffs. Mahaba pa tayo eh.
Yeah, at this point, they're still up by 4, so they can afford to give minutes to the younger guys like itong si Romel Calahat, who, you know, in his first 4 games really struggled, only averaging a point. But in their last game, was able to break out with 9 points.
Maaga-agang na penalty naman itong Caloocan. In contrast to the first period, when they were intentionally giving up fouls to prevent Manila from scoring.
They could afford to give up those fouls, but right now both teams already in the penalty.
I think Caloocan is playing with some confidence here that when they inject the starters back in, things will be different. All right, we have a timeout, just a 2-point game. More PSL action when we return.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Live at IBC 13.
By the way, the games of the Filipina Super League are live on IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, Bola.tv, and of course, the PSL Facebook and YouTube pages. So once again, what's at stake in this game? Outright qualification to the playoffs for Caloocan. And these are the games on Saturday at the Quezon Convention Center. Dadayo po kami roon. CB Sinaloa and Daruma Dragons trying to salvage some hope against the up and down SGA, Strong Group Athletics, CSB Blazers. And of course, the home team in the second game.
Going up against the Alpha Omega Kings.
Yes. So, pumupukpok na ang Manila. Parang lumakas na ang loob.
And that's why you do not want this team to hang around because they've got a very they got a bunch of scorers on this squad.
Napes stepped on the sideline. Wasted opportunity there. Supremos call a timeout, maybe go for a 2-for-1. 43 seconds remaining. They're up by only 4.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
All right, Caloocan has something up its sleeve going to the last 43 seconds. So siguro bibilisan nila itong unang opensang to para mabawi pa nila yung bola.
Yeah, able to get the 2-for-1, but I like teams that use their timeouts, ending the halves, because it's not a timeout that you can bring into the second half. Might as well just use it.
It might make a difference. This unit has played a lot of minutes on the floor. Quick move inside the paint, triple teamed. Well, there's one.
That's good defense also on the side of Manila.
And hopefully Manila will leave enough time on the clock for Caloocan to get one last possession before halftime. Lau gives it up. Pinilit yung tira. Still had 5 seconds to shoot though. Caloocan in a mad rush. Putback is good. And that is a 2-for-1.
Barely beating the buzzer for the second straight quarter. Caloocan will go to the half with a 6-point lead.
It was once 15 though, so baka nabuhayan na itong Manila Citystars. Let's check out our super move of the game, brought to you by Dumper Party List. There's that alley-oop. Surprise, surprise, he can still get up there from another angle. So, question coming up at halftime. Is Caloocan now vulnerable? We'll be back with our halftime package. This is Pilipinas Super League.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13. Hey, Hoop fans, welcome to the President's Cup 2024 Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's dive straight into the action, starting with number 10.
Attacking the lane strong, Taiwan takes it on the other side!
We've been talking about his playmaking all game long, but when it's time to score the points, Taiwan just scored the biggest bucket of the game.
At number 9.
Will attack, 2 black shirts, goes all the way, plus the foul! Sarin ties this ball game at 75 and an opportunity to get the lead back para sa 1 munti.
I thought Sarip could have waited for teammates, but he felt very confident seeing only Denzel Wong.
Top 8.
Sustaining an injury
in the previous quarter. Gabby Espinas with his 13th point.
Gabby Espinas starting to work here in the fourth quarter. Currently with 30.
Making it on 7.
Attack sa paint. Oh! Sent back to the front zone. Rock Horva onto the fast break layup. The two veterans coming up black.
Sliding into number 6.
Kamalinda the 5 on the floor for Caloocan. Whoa! Ganda ng galaw doon. Jeremy Cabanag.
Through at number 5.
Banyes. Bouncing it off. Andretti Stevens. Basket and one.
They're adding more firepower on that bench with the addition of Andretti Stevens, pretty much seasoned point guard.
Cracking into the top 4.
From NKP Sniper, only shooting 20% in the first.
Ooh, look at that sublime move! Nagkape pa sa ere si Felipe Chavez.
I had to cut myself mid-sentence.
Podium time at number 3.
Goes inside. Oh, and the slam by Paul Turco, showing no respect for human life.
Turco bring the thunder early here.
At number 2.
First steal from Tautuan. Slow-mo! Nailang ang lahat ng nasa sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center.
That's what you call 1-2 step.
And the top play of the week.
Hasn't led here in the second half. Cañaleta goes to Helterbrand. 6 seconds on their shot clock. Long three-pointer by JJ! Look it! JJ Helterbrand! Big time shot to put them up by 4! 94-90!
Oh my God.
That's a wrap for our top 10 plays of the week. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive.
Watch Cabinet at Work every Monday at 4 p.m. on IBC.
Cabinet at Work, tuwing Lunes, ika-4 ng hapon sa IBC 13.
Ito po ay si Aludo Rota Chuseco, Undersecretary of the Department of Finance. Nais ko po kayong anyayahan na manood ng Cabinet at Work at IBC every Monday at 4 p.m.
Please watch Cabinet at Work every Monday at 4 p.m. IBC 13.
Bawat sulok ng Pilipinas, maging sa ibayong dagat, hindi titigil sa pagpapahayag ng impormasyong totoo at tama. Maaasahan at mapagkakatiwalaan. Tutok 13 mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 5 ng hapon hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Dito sa IBC 13.
Sa akin pong mga kababayan, kayo po ay mainit at malugod kong inaanyayahan na atin pong sundan, panoorin at tunghayan po ito pong Cabinet at Work. Ito po ay ating mapapanood alas 4 ng hapon tuwing Lunes po, tandaan nyo. At ito po ay nasa IBC 13. Sana po ay inyo pong subaybayan, tunghayan sapagkat makakakuha po kayo dito ng mga informasyon na magiging kapaki-pakinabang po para po sa bawat isa. Aasahan ko po kayo.
Cabinet at Work, tuwing Lunes, ika-4 ng hapon sa IBC 13.
Magandang araw po. Gusto po namin kayo ananyahan na manood ng Cabinet at Work. Ito po ang bagong programa ng IBC 13 at dito po natin makikita ang mga proyekto at mga nagagawa ng bagong ehensya dito po sa pamumunuan ni Presidente Marcos. Sana po makita namin kayo doon. Maraming salamat po. Ako po si Joel Consing, Presidente po ng Maharlika. Salamat po.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Live at IBC 13.
45-39, Caloocan experimenting and giving up the second quarter. Now the question, Noy, is will this come back to bite them?
Well, most certainly for Caloocan, they surely hope not after starting like a house on fire in the first quarter. 28-15 for them, giving up. Got outscored by 7 points by Manila. Just when we thought that the Manila offense has already stalled, being able to jumpstart it, especially with Cantoy Segura hitting from the outside.
Ang tanong ngayon para naman sa Manila, baka paghahaluin na ba nila yung starters and second unit? Let's check out the numbers that mattered in the first half.
And, nearly identical for both teams. Field goals almost even at 40%, but it's really that free throw disparity which has allowed Caloocan to still hold on to the lead. 12 out of 15 for them, a very high 80%, and then you've got Manila. Less free throws but very efficient at 5 out of 5. Turnovers at a low for both teams. Caloocan only 3 turnovers, 6 for Manila. Points off turnover, 7 for Caloocan.
Bear in mind that the bottom 3 teams will fall out of the playoff picture, and Manila is not at the bottom, but they're quite close.
Yeah, that's right. And with the magic number at 9, Caloocan a win away from that. While
Yes.
Manila at 4 and 9, still a long ways to go to assure themselves of a chance at the playoff.
Because ang mahirap naman kasi niyan, pag ikaw yung pinakamababa na pumasok sa playoffs, ang gantimpala mo naman malamang Binyan.
By Siha or probably even Quezon.
Na may twice to beat advantage. Look at the balance on Caloocan.
That's right. Sanga with 8. You got Lasco and Sumoda with 6. Espinas with 5. While for the side of Manila, again, Segura with 11. You got De La Cruz, Engyo, and Nepes with 5.
Those 3 guys, that's all practically in the second quarter.
Yeah, and it's really about consistency now for both of these teams. But I doubt Caloocan starts out with their bench. They're gonna put in their first 5. And let's see if Manila will this time be able to keep in step with strong starters of Caloocan.
All right, once again, 45-39 is our count. Bill Velasco here with Noy Africa and Andrea Veloso coming to you live from the Caloocan Sports Complex in the middle of this beehive of activity. That last kilometer took me half an hour to get here.
But definitely that last kilometer, well worth it once you get to this very beautiful venue that we have here.
What I like is this is an uncomplicated venue. Once you take any of the entrances, you're right at the court.
Yeah, once you get into the court, you park, you walk into any of the gates, you're gonna just come in and see the court.
Ganda ng layout. And you were right, the starters are back for the Caloocan Supremos. And they're the only team that has beaten San Juan.
Yeah.
And that happened here. So yun lang ang marka sa record ng San Juan.
In that game, it was actually Baracael who was the hero, scoring some crucial points in the fourth.
Ito, mahirap pasahan yung nakatumban na player. 45-39, we kid, but we know that Woodburn is not an easy thing to deal with.
But right now for Caloocan, your worry is that you just give Manila just enough confidence that they can hang with you.
Yun ang mabigat. Sabi nga nila, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Ito, ngayon yung ating shot clock naman ang kailangan ayusin. 13 seconds on the shot clock for the Manila City Stars. Angio gives it up. Costa thought he had it. Baracael wisely waiting for the guards. Fake the screen, takes it strong and scores it.
That's really the strength of Baracael, able to put the ball on the floor, scoring on the floater that time.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, ano, problema ng Manila, depensa na butas-butas eh.
And in the first quarter, that's their biggest problem. Tighten it up in the second quarter.
Let's see what the call is here. Nakahawak sa bewang. Hindi pa niya binibigyan ng bulaklak.
And Valentine is just around the corner. But of course, Gabi Espinas, probably one of those guys who never admitted a foul.
Marami yan. Marami yan. Mas madali nga bilangin yung umaamin talaga.
Umaamin, yeah.
Baka wala pa nga. 7-point lead. Manila having its troubles at the free throw line at the start of the second half.
After going 5 out of 5 in the first half.
Sanga now being denied the three-point shot. A defensive adjustment. Kaso hirap sila talaga kay Gabi sa loob eh.
Yeah, them and probably more than 75% of the teams here in the PSL. So if you're Caloocan, that's really where your strength lies. Try to put Gabi Espinas in the post and let him act as the facilitator.
There you go. Espinas hanging around the elbow. Sanga trying to get it to him. Oh, he can create from here. Hooks a pass, cross-court, blocked. And the shot clock expires. Rare occurrence for Caloocan. Bihirang-bihirang mangyari yan.
Good recovery by Engio. Engio able to get a hand on the shot of Jeremiah Cabanag.
Still a 7-point game. De La Cruz trying to get something going. They keep kicking it out. Lau gives it to Engio. Will try again and buries it.
Able to stop a three-pointer on one end, knocking down his own on the other, cuts the lead down to just 4.
Showing a lot of promise. Again, they go inside too deep for Gabi Espinas, too easy. And a lot of people forget he's left-handed.
Oh yeah, and just the mobility there, the composure to put the ball on the floor, able to finish easily.
So a little more breathing room. Makakaluwag ng konti ang Caloocan. Kaso ito na, umiinit na rin si De La Cruz.
De La Cruz loves those pull-up jumpers, and that's the shot that you want to take away from him.
Tama yung sinabi mo, nagkaroon na ng kumpiyansa itong Manila City Stars. Sanga hurrying a three-point shot. He was sort of spinning the other way, but nakapulot naman si Gabi ng bola.
Did not have to do anything. Gabi Espinas was just waiting for Manila to get control of the basketball. Surprised that it just fell to his hands.
Parang Pasko ulit. Coming up on the 7-minute mark. Third quarter. Lau trying to confuse the defense, gets a foul.
Foul, I think, will go on Jeremiah Cabanag. They're calling a shooting foul there. No, they corrected it.
Yes.
Baseline out of bounds play for Manila.
Lead is still stagnant at 6. So one-on-one medyo gumagana yung opensa ng Manila. No? Engio missing there, however. But still, he's been a heavy contributor.
Big boy Engio.
Kaso napabayaan si Paul Sanga. Mortal sin number 1.
Paul Sanga already with 3 3-pointers, made his first 2 in the first quarter.
You have to pick your poison. Do you stop Sanga on the outside or try to shut down Espinas on the inside? Kent Lau trying to reply in similar fashion off the rim. Sanga, long lead pass. Nagtakbuhan yung Manila sa depensa bigla. Sanga now guarded tightly by Engyo. That was a hop and a half, and there was contact.
Actually, the skip relegated to just a half because of
naipit.
Ran into sort of a brick wall right there. Is Tayong Tong.
Each team with 2 fouls. 6 minutes and 9 seconds to go. So Baracael with a rare opportunity, attacking, blocked from behind. Acosta, the good defense there. De La Cruz leaving it behind. There's a foul, shooting foul on Sanga, looks like it.
If you're Manila, probably one of the options for them. Try to push the pace because the half-court offense not really working. They're pretty much just going one-on-one. Might as well just push the basketball and hope to get some points with their early offense.
But Manila is not intentionally isolating anybody.
It's just that, you know, when the offense gets stalled, they just really rely on the one-on-ones.
Once again, perfection from the free throw line. Napes replacing Acosta, hoping to get some more offense going. He's been struggling.
And probably try and speed up the game.
Lead is still 7, so within arm's reach for Manila. Boy, look at those screens. Shot clock at 9. Espinas gives it up. Baracael closer. Easy teardrop.
Really loves the one-hander right down the middle.
Hindi yun madali, ah. Hindi madaling tira yun.
Definitely, and it's off the move for Mac Baracael.
Napes, pick and roll. De La Cruz uses the pick, but not the roll.
Yeah, but nearly automatic from the mid-range is Levi De La Cruz. I wonder why he doesn't really go aggressively on the offensive end looking for shots.
Kasi magaling din umatake sa basket to.
Yeah.
Baracael. Lau was waiting for him. Espinas triple teamed. Makes it anyway.
Triple teamed and apparently liked his odds.
Yeah.
Right there.
Kulang pa. Lau lobs it inside. Napes, couple of up fakes. Good job.
Patience at that time for Kyle Napes. Had Tayong Tong on him early, but able to score.
Ito na naman. Well, they've managed to shut down both, but Sanga floating three-pointer. My goodness.
That was a difficult shot there by Paul Sanga. Good defense played by Manila. Just better offense on the side of the gunner for Caloocan.
Now they are back up by double digits. 61-51. Kaso sumasagot pa.
Levi De La Cruz has really gone out firing in this quarter already with 11 points total in the game.
Kailangan yan. Kailangan ng City Stars. Because the lower they drop, the higher seed they will be playing in the playoffs. Ito, nakikipagsabayan na sa rebounding ng Manila. Something that was missing in the first quarter.
And now that gives him the ability to push the basketball.
Engyo spears in a three-pointer.
This is a total transformation from the way Manila started this ball game.
Couple of substitutions now.
Engyo will take a seat for them, but Segura, who was the leading scorer in the first half, coming back in.
(61-57). Suddenly, just a 4-point game. Couple more stops, and Manila will be in business. Baracael hands it off. Goes to his spot, throws it inside. There's a foul. Now let's hear from Andrea Veloso. Andrea?
Before this game started, the Manila City Stars said that they will treat this game as a regular or tune-up game against Caloocan just to know this team's strength and weaknesses for their next matchup. Pero dahil nakakatikit sa scores kanina, may iyansa ng koponan na ito. Ika nga ni Mars Italiano sa dugout, maray nyo guys, ma-steal natin ang game at mapakita natin sa mga taga-Caloocan na kaya nating talunan ng isang malakas na koponan dito sa PSL. Well, it looks like they are struggling once again this third quarter. Villanoy?
All right, and speaking of Marci Arellano, he just checks into the game.
Yeah,
It's kind of sad to see that he's, fallen out of the starting lineup.
Yeah, but he's really been more of a playmaker for Manila, not really looking for his shots.
The lead is just 6 3-point field goals.
7 out of 20 for Caloocan, 9 out of 19 for Manila. Very decent clips for both teams.
Manila just missed another one. Baracael, very smart on his part not to force things.
And that's why you want veterans on the floor.
Yes. Ito, rare one-on-one action. Baracael leaning into that shot. Manila with a rare fast break.
They've been very effective when they push the basketball. Manila now with 11 fast break
We
points.
go back to what we said in the second quarter. Don't play with your food.
Yeah.
It might bite back.
Right now, Manila definitely biting back.
They're just down by 3. Espinas, the weak side. Ito, broken play para sa Caloocan. Shot clock down to 3. They miss. Espinas fights for it. Pero may foul.
Calling the foul on Kent Lau. A major experience disadvantage right there.
Penalty na ang Manila. Sanga will sit down.
So the starters for Caloocan logging heavy minutes here in the third quarter. And hopefully the bench will be able to provide the same production to try and hold off Manila.
Kaso panahon na para paupuin yung starters. Kaya medyo nakakaalangan. Espina getting only the second free throw.
We're expecting Gabi Espinas to check out within the next few minutes.
2 minutes to go before the end of the third quarter. Brutas did well in the second period. Firing a long one. Could have been big for them.
Napes had to pass up an open shot because he saw Brutas had a better look, but Brutas not able to knock it down.
Caloocan trying to push. Now they don't have really an outside shooter because Sanga has sat down.
And now they're sitting out Gabi Espinas, Junjun Bunzubrit checking back in.
And praying that this lead will hold.
Yeah, and it's only just 4 points right now.
Well, they're hoping to get lucky and they don't. Oh, they get the ball back. What do you know? Kaso naagaw din. Si Arellano stepping into the passing lane. Open 3. Still not there. They get it back. May halong swerte ng Manila ngayong third quarter. The City Stars with a chance to come within 2 or 1. Heavy traffic. They go outside instead and knock it down. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Nagkakumpiyansa na ang Manila City Stars. 2 na lang ang lamang ng Caloocan Supremos. We have a timeout.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
should you be worried if you're Caloocan at this point, Noy?
Well, it could be a case of deja vu. They had the same situation going up against Novaliches. Was really in control of the ball game, but you know, that experimentation in the end just biting them back.
And you know, they've never been able to restore that 15-point lead that they had in the first half.
And Manila before their last loss against JT Bulacan Taipan was actually on a 2-game winning streak. So this is definitely one of those teams that you cannot take lightly.
Oh no. Manila almost breaking up the play, but leaving only 3 seconds left for Caloocan.
Defensive intensity picking up on the side of Manila, looking a lot more confident than they were in the first quarter.
Pero alam mo, yung offense nila tagpi-tagpi eh. Couple of points from this guy, a couple of points from this guy. There's no one person scoring hot now. Air ball blows the shot clock for Caloocan. 32 seconds left. In the whole fourth quarter. So Manila has to make hay while the starters of Caloocan are still sitting down. Execution is the key. Napes for 3. And now, all of a sudden, the Manila City Stars are in the lead.
Go-ahead 3 coming from Kyle Napes now with 12 points.
Hindi mabura ng Caloocan yung lamang ng Manila. And they didn't realize they were running out of time. Nevertheless, a worrisome third quarter for the Caloocan Supremos. They have fallen down by 1. The Manila City Stars brimming with confidence, 64-63. We'll be back with the payoff period. This is the PSL.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cock Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Live at IBC 13.
A very healthy Thursday night crowd here in Caloocan. Kaso medyo may kaba sila ngayon.
Yeah, and, right now, the Caloocan crowd not into the ball game, especially with that 25-18 quarter for Manila.
Talagang inunti-unti nila, inukit nila itong lamang na to. Luckily for Caloocan, they get first possession. But the starters are still on the bench. Let's see what the City Stars can do.
Mentioned earlier that 25-18 quarter, from 30 to 15 lead for Caloocan Manila, talagang chinani nila.
Oh,
that's
that's the word, chani. Napes found himself open and spears in another three-pointer.
Back-to-back three-pointers, and you can already see the swag in the way Manila is playing here in the fourth.
Ang maganda dyan is kahit makabawi ang Caloocan, hindi na sila kakabahan. Dahil kinaya na nilang lumamang.
And also Caloocan had to play their starters heavily in the third quarter. So, the rotation right now will be a factor here.
The City Stars attempting a dangerous thread-the-needle pass and blowing a fast break. But here in Napes, nagkalituhan yung Caloocan eh.
Back-to-back three-pointers before this game. Kyle Napes only shooting 32.4 from the three-point area. So he has that ability to knock that down. You cannot give him those
At ito, maagang binalik si Mac Baracael at si Gabby Espinas ng Supremos. Mahirap nang madisgrasya sa sarili mong bahay. 9 minutes. But the Manila City Stars seeing an opportunity here.
Right now, you're hoping for the sake of Caloocan that they regain that offensive rhythm that they had in the first.
At susunod na si Paul Sanga na ibabalik sa laro. Shot clock down to 4 seconds. offensive foul.
Moving screen there by Kyle Napes on Romel Calat, who was chasing Segura that time.
Sayang kasi 3 seconds na lang sa shot clock, no?
See there, probably a case of Segura going too early, not waiting for that screen to get set.
Oh. Now let's see how Caloocan will respond. Look at the biggest lead. 4, which is where it is now.
Still at 4. Well, again, that biggest lead for Caloocan coming in early in the second quarter, 30 to 15.
The City Stars arguing for an over-the-back foul.
Let's see, Alcober surprised to not have gotten the call.
Let's review this.
That was a push on Alcober's part. I think he was contending that it was Kalahat. But that contact came after his push on Baracael.
2 team fouls already against Manila. Caloocan gets a fresh shot clock. Lucky break. They've been running out of clock this period. Baracael posting up. Double team. Somebody's got to be open.
Inigo now with 7 points. Really looking for his offense in this game and has really helped the bench of Caloocan.
Oh, pero late na rin siya naipasok eh. 2-point game. Napes wanting the ball back. He will not get it. Tried to give him a preemptive foul. 2-on-1 fast break. Medyo nagkagulo pero pasok pa rin. Tabla na. 67 all. The City Stars need a timeout to calm down. But how do you stay calm when the house is on fire? We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
Kyle Napes has been a hero for Manila in this game.
Already a total of 15 points, scoring 8 of them here in the fourth quarter.
Pero first quarter, tahimik siya, no?
And he's really one of the primary offensive options for Manila.
De La Cruz back on the floor. Interception. Baracael restores the lead to Caloocan.
Baracael, known as a defensive player, and at that time showing that he can anticipate the passing lanes, but will be caught for pushing on Maki Acosta.
Angel with a dangerous pass there. De La Cruz, by the way, back in the game, but hasn't really touched the ball.
He's gonna have to be aggressive here for Manila. He has been providing some punch, some offensive punch for his team.
Shot clock at 16. Parang nagising na yung Caloocan. Teka lang. Lumabang na ng 4 itong mga to, ah.
And the crowd also starting to come alive here.
There's going to be a switch off the pick and roll. De La Cruz bounced it off someone's foot. So they'll have 6 seconds to set up a shot.
Some tight passes here for Manila.
What a momentum shift after that past couple of plays. De La Cruz got away, knocked out of bounds. 2 seconds left.
Lucky to get a possession there.
Aureliano calling out the play from the sideline. Hurried 3-point shot, way off the mark. Play continues. Caloocan with possession and the lead. Baracael. Handoff. Ito, medyo yung Manila ngayon ang kumakabog. Less than 7 minutes to go. 3-point shot goes in! Paul Sanga with a dagger.
And the really hard part about defending Paul Sanga is that height. It's really hard to contest that shot.
De La Cruz to Acosta. Low. The crowd suddenly getting into it. Again, Baracael calming people down. He'll hold it for a second.
And that's even the pace that they're comfortable playing with.
Sanga again snaps one off. Yes! Looks down at his hands.
It's still the same hands
Yes.
you've been using since your college days. And
Since you were born. 75-67. My gosh.
Always been hot from three. Itong si Paul Sanga.
Didn't have that much confidence first few games of the season. It's going to be a foul on Baracael.
So
only the second.
But for Baracael, his second also. Paul Sanga can just, be a game changer in a matter of seconds. Back-to-back threes.
The City Stars need a timeout after this avalanche from Paul Sanga. Magbabalik kami.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
Hey, Paul Sanga. Let's get a flashback here. Ang bilis, Ang bilis ng bitaw eh.
And, right there, that plus 18. Those are all from threes. That's what he scored so far. 6 out of 8 from the three-point area. Just can really get hot at any moment. Really just a tough cover just because of that height and the high release height also of his shot.
Hindi mo mabutata eh. 75-67. Kanina lamang ng 4. Ngayon, natabunan na ng 8. De La Cruz has to hold his team together. Napes. Back to De La Cruz from the corner. Yes!
They're calling a foul on Manila. So that three-pointer will count for De La Cruz, who has just been on fire in this game. A total of 15 points.
Nagpupumiglas itong Manila City Stars. Nakatikim ng lamang. Caloocan, test of their composure here. Baracael, short stab. In and out. Manila with possession.
So in this quarter, 12-6 advantage for Caloocan.
De La Cruz pass to no one in particular. Napes nakapulot. De La Cruz nagmamadali. Nice pass to Acosta.
That makes De La Cruz really a threat, being able to score, and that has opened up his playmaking chores here.
We have a thriller in the making. Under 5 minutes to go. 3-point lead for the home team Supremos. Sanga now guarded very tightly. There's a foul inside the paint.
Off-ball action there. Tussle between Espinas and Acosta. Acosta will be called for his second foul.
Ito po sandali si Baracael dahil nauna naman siyang pumasok eh.
Once again, we saw that setup by De La Cruz.
Sanga. Plenty more where that came from.
Shooters gonna shoot, and Paul Sanga just really hands ablaze here in the fourth.
That was a long two, so it's just a 5-point lead. Ito, si Napes, pinabantayan na ng malaki. But Maki Acosta is there.
And just when we thought momentum swinging to the side of Caloocan, Manila still able to hang around down by 3.
Ayun. Sa harap pa ng referee. Yung foul. Penalty na ang Manila City Stars. They've been giving chase this whole quarter.
And you foul the guy who is probably the hottest so far here in the quarter. I hope I don't jinx him though.
Kaya ako tahimik eh.
Works every time.
It works all the time. We have to get some scientists to study that. You know? Sanga makes no mistake with the second. 4-point game. Still plenty of time. Importante dito is kung matibay-tibay ang kumpiyansa ngayon ng Manila. Look at the assists numbers. Dead even. Eto, Engyo nagtatrabaho. Napalakas. Caloocan nakahinga ng konti.
Gonna look for them to use up some clock here.
They have not really gone to Espinas yet. There you go. The double team is waiting. Si Sanga talagang pinoposasa nila kaso nakikita ng referee eh.
Well, that's the thing, trying to defend a veteran like Paul Sanga. He's gonna make the referees see whatever contact is right there as Manalo will foul out. See, they're off the ball trying to deny Paul Sanga. Caught holding.
Oh, kasi may arm bar eh.
Although nakaipit yung arm ni Manalo on Sanga, but you know, that's the problem. Trying to defend these veterans, they're gonna know all the tricks.
Sanga keeping them at a safe distance. Kontra-tempo yung free throw niya. Isang dribble lang. 6 muli ang lamang ng Caloocan Supremos. Trying to defend their home turf. Napes denied the 3-point shot. Engyo likewise from the corner. Grabe ito si De La Cruz ngayon.
I think he's only missed once from the field. 7 out of 8 from the field.
Huge numbers.
18 points now.
Just a 3-point game. Sanga hands it off. Get out of the way. Wala namang sigurong haharang doon, ano?
I would get out of the way for sure.
May ambulansya naman eh. 82-77. Uh-oh. Manila blowing an opportunity there. They need a stop. 2-30. Aba.
What confidence there. Jesse Sumoda already with 9 points in the ball game. You know, the trust being shown by the veterans. Espina setting him up for that shot.
8-point lead all of a sudden for Caloocan, and Manila needs to score here. And they do. Nice feed by De La Cruz.
De La Cruz, even when he is not scoring, has been facilitating for his team.
Ito. Kailangan na makapigil ang Caloocan. Sanga using a huge screen. This one's off the mark, but Caloocan saves it. Ito, bread and butter, Gabi Espinas. Double team, loses the handle. Golden opportunity here for Manila. 4-on-3 situation. De La Cruz again!
De La Cruz is single-handedly allowing his team to keep in step with Caloocan.
We have some substitutions here. A minute 25, 3-point game. A lot of candidates for our super player of the game.
For both teams.
Oh, yes. Walk in the park has become a thriller. Espinas ceiling, not getting the ball. Shot clock starting to become a factor. Espinas all by his lonesome, putting it back too strong. Eto, may foul sa ibaba.
And Manila is already in the penalty. So 2 offensive rebounds allowed by Manila and will be fouling. So Sunoda will be placed in the pressure cooker. 11 points, 4 rebounds.
2-possession game. 1:01 on the clock. Caloocan not yet in the penalty. Manila is. Robert Sison working for his paycheck tonight. Those free throws are really paying off. The City Stars need this timeout. They're down 82-87. We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
(87-82). If you're Manila, do you go for a 3?
Well, not yet at this point. Either way that you're gonna have to score and then make a stop, as Levi de la Cruz has just really been the man on fire for them. 21 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists.
Giant numbers from the smallest guy on the floor.
Going back to that point, they can go for the 3 or the 2, but at this point, they're pretty much at a must-score situation and must-stop on the other side.
Because this is a 2-possession game if you can make a 3. Full court pressure now by Caloocan. So, nakawala si Levi. In the corner, they missed the 3-point shot.
They don't have to foul here. They still have enough time to make a stop.
They just need to force a miss. A very good combination here. There's that pick and roll. Tapos, but they get it back. They could have used more clock. Manila still in it. De La Cruz gives it up. 3-pointer on the way. No! De La Cruz. Acosta puts it on the floor. Easy 2.
At this point, they need to give up a foul.
Caloocan calls a timeout. 13 seconds left. 1-possession game.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
All right, not too many options for Manila at this point. They're down by 3, 13 seconds to go.
At this point, they want to force a turnover first before resorting to a foul.
Congressman Kamalapitan in the house. Ganda ng timing.
Yeah, but also for Manila, the problem is if you're gonna foul Caloocan, who do you foul?
Yes.
As a team, they're shooting 76% in this game.
and they'd only need to make one. So again, intercept the inbound, force a turnover, and third option foul. So now, scrambling defense here, and Caloocan doesn't even need to take a shot. And they foul the last person you'd want to foul, Paul Sanga.
Although Paul Sanga had the option to swing it back to Jeremy Cabanag, but did not want to risk getting that ball stripped.
87-84. One free throw would put this away, essentially. What a game.
Quite a surprise with the way things started. A 28-15 advantage at the end of the first quarter for Caloocan. We thought that it was going to be a walk in the park, but Manila just really hanging around, and Levi de la Cruz hitting some big shots in the fourth quarter to keep them close.
Sanga misses the second. Mad rush now for Manila. Poked away by Gabby Espinas at the buzzer. So the Caloocan Supremos can now breathe a huge sigh of relief. Look at the expression on the face of Robert Season. Parang nabigla siya eh.
A feeling of relief there. They probably thought that this was going to be an automatic win going up against a team further down in the standings, but boy, they got themselves into a fight right here.
Here's our super move of the game, brought to you by Dumper Party List. Gabby Espinas falling away, falling out of bounds, bottom of the net.
You know, triple team, not enough. Liked his odds, just went for that shot. Classic Gabby Espinas.
Once again, Caloocan now officially in the playoffs. 88-84. They experimented and almost paid the price for it. Manila will live to fight another day. They dropped to 4-9 or 4-10. 4-10 now, and our super player of the game, Paul Sanga, gigantic numbers.
He's really spraying it from the three-point area. 6 out of 9, finishing with 26 points, and the marginal basket coming from the free throw line to ice the game.
And Paul Sanga, our super player of the game. He's with Andrea Veloso now. Andrea?
Thanks, Bill. Paul, congratulations. Nakahabol sa inyo yung Manila pagdating ng fourth quarter, pero hindi ka nagpatinag, nagpaulan ka pa rin ng tres. So how did you keep your focus and intensity up during those crucial moments in the game?
Ano lang, syempre yung hindi ko pinapahiya yung tiwala sa akin ng coaches and management, na pagpasok ko sa court, syempre bibigay ko yung 100% ko at kung paano ako makakatulong sa team.
Kitang-kita naman yung 100% na performance mo ngayon, Paul. Habang nandito tayo sa home court nyo, ano pa ba ang aabangan namin sa Caloocan Supremos?
Ano lang, patuloy nyo lang kaming suportahan at every game bibigyan namin kayo ng mga gandang laban at maraming salamat sa pagsuporta nyo sa amin. Ayan.
Meron ka pa gustong pasalamatan o batian, Paul?
Una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord sa panalong binigay sa amin, sa coaches at players, management, sa tiwala nila sa akin. At sa wife ko, nanonood ngayon si Chrysler, yung anak ko, si Zeigler, yung family ko sa Cavite, yung family ko sa Taytay, si Judy Sanga, yung mother ko, si Cody, si Sean, yung dalawang pamangkin ko, yung utol ko nasa Dubai, si Pat Sanga, si Nina, si baby niya na sa yung mga tropang Taytay. And kay Congressman Oka Malapitan, Mayor Along Malapitan, Consi Ending Malapitan, Boss Felix, Boss Dennis, Venom Sportswear, Yan Yan Coolers, Stay Cool, High Top, LPG.
Once again, congratulations, Paul, and of course, to Caloocan Supremos. Belen, Coach Noy?
All right, let's wrap up this game in a neat little ribbon after we look at the games on Saturday. The AO Kings visit Quezon. That's going to be a big one for the Titans. And before that, the aperitifs, the Sinaloa and Daruma Dragons versus Strong Group Athletics Blazers. Partner, parting shot.
Oh, definitely Caloocan lucky to come out with a victory here. Manila just came to play, and luckily Caloocan will be able to sleep tonight.
All right, on behalf of my partner Noy Africa, our courtside reporter Andrea Veloso, and all of us who make up Nudge Productions, I'm Bill Velasco. Thank you for joining us. Take care. God bless. We will see you on Saturday.